Hey, this is Gary. I just want to congratulate the heritage hunters for all that they do. You know, they're supporting the hunting heritage and having people film their hunts and take pictures and things like that. I know they reach a lot of people, and maybe not millions of people, but probably hundreds of people, as in the 100s of people. But no, in all seriousness, I'm very serious. But in all seriousness, I just want to let you know that I appreciate everything that they do, and thank you all for coming out to Beast Feast. I would have been there myself tonight, but as you can see, I'm scheduled for a major dental operation tomorrow. I got a little tooth missing. A long story, but I'll tell you anyways. I was out at the tavern last night, and I ran into a childhood friend. His name was Chris Brackett. You might remember, you might recognize the name Chris Brackett. He's got a couple shows on the Outdoor Channel, Fear No Evil and Arrow Action, and you know, a couple shows like that. And so anyways, I walk up to him and I'll be like, "Hey, buddy Chris, how are you?" You know, we were in like the 5th grade together. We were like best buddies. And he didn't even bat an eye. He didn't even act like he recognized me at all. I mean, usually I walk into a tavern, people are like, "Hey!" You know, like know him from Cheers or something like that. And I go up to Chris, and he's like, "Hey, I don't recognize you." You know, he's just Chris Brackett. He's an Outdoor Channel, Fear No Evil, Arrow Action, and things like that. Shooting lightsabers out of the air and things. But you know, I went up to him and I said, "Chris, you know, listen, we best buds back in the 5th grade." He didn't even know who I was. So long story short, I got a little upset, and you know, I came at him and I said, you know, any self-respecting rednecks, I stick out my chest, and I said, "Hey, listen, you don't even know what you dealing with." I kicked out the bar stool, and I was like, "Listen here, I'm like a natural disaster times triplicate, man. I'm like an earthquake wrapped in a hurricane, nestled in a box of tsunamis, man. You don't even know." I'm the last guy you want to rile up, man. I'm trained in super martial arts, and I had to live underwater for a year, man. I got special skills. You know what I mean? I can't even allow any of this stuff right here. I'm talking about I can kill a man 43 ways with a pistachio nut, and you open up the wrong box of worms, man. He kicked out his bar stool, and he was like, "Hey, come at me, bro." And I was like, "Listen here, these are a can of worms," and you know, he was like, "Oh, can of worms." I was like, "You don't even know, man. You don't even know what kind of can of worms you're talking about. You're walking around and be like, 'Hey, what's this can of worms?' You're looking at a can of worms, you're taking your sweet time opening up a can of worms because you got like one of those old-fashioned, like, you know, can opener things, and you be like, finally you get it open, and you be like, look inside, BAM! You know, we went all up in your face, and I would have had him. I'm gonna tell you right now, I would have had him. I was this close. I was doing super secret stuff, and then this little dude, he jumped out of the Raptors. You know, he jumped out of the Raptors. He was like this little monkey dude, and I think his name was Chip or ChipCity or something like that. And all of a sudden he starts rapping. He was like, "Ba ba 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 ba, Chris Brackett in my house, Chris Brackett, da 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 da." And before you know it, I'm down on the ground. I don't even know my tooth gone. You know what I mean? I think they stole a tooth. I have my serious doubts about the tooth thing, but I'm not sure. It was like an episode of Hangover. You ever seen that situation where the Hangover, the dude wakes up and he's like, he's missing a tooth? You know what I mean? But anyways, I digress. You know, I told you probably more than I should, because I know Chris Brackett, he's like a superstar. You know, he's on the Outdoor Channel. He's getting Golden Feces Award or whatever, Golden Moose things, and you know, I don't know. But I'm out there, I'm trying to do my thing, I'm shooting things, killing things, ripping lips and stuff. You know, I just want to welcome you all to Beast Feast, and probably said too much. But I'll see you next year at a tavern near you. All right. Send it out to you guys. All right.